Okay, so guess where we are back. I got lots of comments because I schedule these videos usually. I get so many comments about the room being really messy, the games room being really messy. Just one thing, after I upload a video, I watch it and then see things that looked shit. For instance, how messy it was. So, but we're not talking about that today. We are talking about something different. On the lines of film and projectors, we are also going to be talking about the feature film that I will be creating. What is the name of the feature film? What is it about? You have to find out at the end. So make sure to carry on watching, not to make this clickbait or anything. 16mm films, here we are. We've got a few that I do not actually know. We've got a Western. We've got the Big Thumb, the first one we ever got to test out the projector if it took magnetic film, which it did, which is great. Firefighter film. We've got The Sound of Music, War of the Worlds, Planet of the Apes, The Producers, Way Out West, which is that one I think actually, and Prairie Chickens, some fighting, Little Rascals. No, The Champ, Charlie Chaplin, The Champ. This is Little Rascals. This is Way Out West. I don't actually know what's down there. This is the problem. Once you get so many 16mm films, you don't know which ones you've got or which ones you haven't. It smells quite musky in here, so I need to put the dehumidifier on. If you have a film room, get a dehumidifier or an air purifier. Both if you can. They're both really amazing for keeping your films good. Especially if you do not have polyester film. Now, I've been hearing a lot about that. It's much better. I think it's polyester film, but I'm not sure. So, because I actually wasn't planning to do a film video today, I was planning to do a video on Little Nightmares and how good of a game it is. We'll do that video on Saturday. Today we're going to look at some of the best Super 8 films I have, so you know what to get in your collection. These films are graded by me from how well kept they are. These films are graded from me on how fun they are to watch, how fun they are to watch on replayability, because in this day and age when you got unlimited content everywhere, you look to your left, you got something, you look to your right, you've got something. You need films that are going to last and that you're going to really enjoy every time you watch it. I'm not going to be talking about which ones are bad colour and which ones are good colour, but I would say definitely get black and white if there is a film you prefer in black and white, because those don't degrade as well. They do degrade, but colour's a lot more noticeable. I mean, like a lot more noticeable. So we're going to go from left to all the way in the corner here. These are films that I necessarily hate or do not like, except these ones up here. But we'll go from here to all the way there. So, first of all, at the top, right up here, we have got the Dick und Doof. Now, this film I have not shown yet, but it is amazing. It's Lauren Hardy, German Lauren Hardy animation. Now, I would suggest all of you to go search up a Dick and Doof and have a look at it, because it is incredible. This one doesn't have sound, but if you can get ones with sound, the animated Lauren Hardys are such a fun watch. They're incredible. 3 boxing ones here. Now, I don't know who these are. If you do, make sure to leave a comment, because the internet does not like me and it always gives me false information. I don't watch boxing. I believe this is boxing, so I can't really say anything about these. We're just going to talk about film stuff rather than sports. At the top, Battlestar Galactica. This is the most recent Super 8 that I've purchased, and it is the best purchase I've done. This is about 40 minutes of runtime, 400 foot each, and it's incredible. It really is. It's like I think it's episode 1, because I know that's a series, I believe. It's amazing. Get any Battlestar Galactica, sci-fi films and stuff like that are really going to influence you to sit down and watch a film, enjoy it in your own little area, depending if you built a cinema or anything like that. Laurel and Hardy, we know what I'm going to say about that. I love Laurel and Hardy, and any Laurel and Hardy you can get your hands on, I say do it, especially if they're well known. Plain Crazy is from Flying Douches, if I'm saying that correctly. I have not seen Flying Douches yet, so I need to go watch that. But Plain Crazy is a segment from, that's what you're going to find a lot with these Super 8s and 8mm. They're usually always segments from real films, unless you've actually got a proper film. Bride of Kong, that is a silent version of King Kong. Silent version of King Kong. That's all I've really got to say. What I've done is I've put the music of King Kong. Now you can't match the audio, but I put King Kong music at relatively the same time as that film. So I put the DVD in that plays the music, or the CD. Then I put the film in and it's all fine. It sounds good. Or you can watch it as a silent film, which is also completely fine because King Kong is a masterpiece. Below here, we have got... What is that? I know what it is, but I need to pronounce it again. Yes, Capricorn 1. This is also a segment from the end of the film. It's good. I would prefer everyone to go watch Capricorn 1 rather than just buying a segment. But if you really love Capricorn, this is a great one for a collection, or if you want to watch it. It's got amazing colour. My one has. The sound effects are really well made, and the picture is fantastic. The entertainment score has to be at the top there. It confused me the first time I watched it because I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. So yeah, I know the next one here is a Laurel and Hardy. Let's have a look at what one it is. So this one here is Unaccustomed as We Are. This is a silent one, and this is where they I've actually forgotten about this one. I haven't forgotten about it, but I've forgotten what it's about. Unaccustomed as We Are, the rule still glides. Laurel and Hardy are top tier for this score. Here we have got 2 films right there. First of all, Always Happens to... I'm going to read that. Always Happens. Okay, just always it always happens. This one is fantastic. Now, a little tip when buying comedy films on Super 8 or 8mm. If you see a box like this that has all the greatest faces that ever lived in the comedy genre, just buy it. Give it a go. Anything under £30 or £20, give it a go. If you can bargain down, give it a go. Because these ones, I've only got a few again, but they're all fantastic. They're all amazing films and comedies. 800mm, probably around 18 minutes, slightly shorter than that, because this one doesn't go fully wrapped round. You may be able to see it, but it's got a bit of... Properly stick my finger in there, so it's not the longest. But fantastic. The one down is Snapshot or Slapshot. This is from a film I think has also got the name Slapshot. It's great. So what some of these 400-foot ones do is actually show the start of the film and edit it in a way where then they show the end of the film. So it's like you see the progression of the film, but then it's still a fully fledged story. Slapshot, I would definitely suggest getting. Now the next one is my favourite one here. Can you guess what it is? It's not a comedy, it's a horror. The Incredible Melting Man. Now, The Incredible Melting Man, I have a shitload to say. In fact, let's get this out. Let's drag it. There we go. Incredible Melting Man is a film released in the 80s. 1977. This horror film is the best one I got in the collection, only because it's, I think, one of the few that I only have in the collection anyway, apart from Frankenstein and stuff like that. This is 60 minutes long, 320 feet, it says specifically here. Incredible. Now, that is not a pun, because it says Incredible Mountain Man, but it is magnificent. If you haven't seen the original film, he flies up into a rocket, then he comes down with what kind of superpowers, not really. He's got to eat people to survive. Amazing, if you ask me. Fantastic. And then we've got sort of wildlife one, which I'm not going to talk about because that's a wildlife one, it's not an actual film. So we're now going to speed run through the Super 8 collection from my favourite to my least favourite. Now, these are for various reasons, such as, you know, I've seen them too many times, I'm more likely to watch them, or they got better colour. First of all, we start with my ones I didn't like of overall. The Dirty Dozen, I've seen that so many times. That is a film clipped into a short thing. Sports skateboarding. This has really epic music actually over people skateboarding. It's fantastic to watch as a observing documentary. The Clown of the Jungle, that's an animation. Geronimo is a... Is it a Native American film where they're attacking just the normal Americans, I guess. Frankenstein versus the Space Monster. I think that's what it's called. It's a silent, it's good, easy to watch. I know it's not a silent. The reason it's down here is because I've watched it so many times. It would be a great suggestion to go get for maybe a present or just for yourself. Very rewatchable. So rewatchable that I've had to put it down here, so I stopped watching it. Now, Platypus is another cartoon. Cartoons are sort of going to go in a different section, especially if it's not one that I've seen many times, so I can't say much. The Super Nanny is a section from... What's her name? You'll see. Yeah? Mary Poppins. There we go. Super Nanny is from Mary Poppins. It is a silent Super 8. I wouldn't recommend it at all, because when you have a film like that, it's a musical. Like, what are they going to show? Are they going to show her flying down and that's it? No, not good. Gabby's Dinner, it's another cartoon. It is good. But yeah. Pirate's Gold for Heckle and Jekyll, I haven't opened, because I'm waiting a few years or so when, like, for instance, I give it to someone and then they carry it on for generations. Not opened. Maybe we'll open it sometime if I get to 1,000 subscribers. That is like a last thing I'll do. Top Gun Goofy. This is Goofy from Disney. My gosh, it is very musky in here. Goofy from Disney. You know how it goes. It's Goofy but Western. Very good. All of the ones I'm going to show you from now on are very good, but like, just keep it in your brain that they're good, because I'm just going to say good things about them, and then you're just going to have to see, oh yeah, that's good, that's not good, that's decent. All the Heckle and Jekylls here, very entertaining, very, very entertaining, and very exciting to watch for the first time and for multiple times. Personally, because I'm a weirdo, I don't actually laugh like outside, I laugh inside. So when I'm watching a film or a cartoon, I'm like, huh, that's funny. I'm not laughing out loud. I'm just not that type of person. I know a sense of what something's funny. For instance, I know these are funny and Laurel and Hardy are funny, but I'm not laughing out loud because I don't find them funny. I'm not laughing out loud because that's just how I laugh. Don't know why I had to drop that. You've seen that, right? There. Lady and the Tramp, short cut scene. Fantastical. It's got a scene from the start and the very end of the film. Produces a story, a very short one, very easy to run through. Great watch. Yeah, all of these just saying a 200 foot. So get that out of the way. Dick and do 50 foot, these 400 foot. Here we have got the really good one. The Great Chase is actually a segment. So do you know the film, The Big Thumb? Here. That's 400 foot of film, and it's the exact same copy as The Great Chase. But because that's 400 foot and 16mm, double the size of 8mm, it's still the exact same length, even though that's bigger and that's smaller. Like, get the Great Chase if you want, get the Big Thumb if you want. They're both the same, both great. This one here. Psycho. Now, Psycho is more of like a, hey, I enjoy that scene. I love Psycho. I love his films and all of that. So that's more of like a showpiece. I wouldn't recommend getting it because it's only 50 foot and it's the stabbing shower scene. So, have you seen the new TV show called Monster? Where it's got the actual guy that they base Psycho off of. And other films such as... It's weird. He talks something... How does he talk? So, would you like to come home with me? I don't know how. No, it's more like a stuck at the throat, isn't it? Mum, would you like to come? I can't do that, it's too musky in here. Monsters from Under the Sea. That's from a film called 2000 to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Lakers, I'm not sure. Something on the lines of that. You know what I'm talking about. Here's the photograph. There. And there. That's it at the top. But that film's good. All of these are good. Woodpecker from Mars. I just have it at the top because it's just absolutely out of date. It's racist and very stereotypical, which makes me actually laugh out loud. So, good one on them. The Three Caballeros. Sorry, my video cut out. My GoPro's being strange. I have to do this quickly. Star Wars is great. You know Star Wars. This is building an entire story out of a 200-foot film. Recommend it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Enjoy your days, and I hope you enjoy your 60mm watching and your Super 8 watching. Ta-ta.